It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope video to... no. Okay. Wait. It's been a long time. I should have left you without a dope vid. Why does that sound like an STD? I got it. I'm gonna take it from the top. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope blog to step two. Freaking been a long time. Woo! Shouldn't have left you hot without a dope beat to step two. Freaking. The talent that flows from me. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for me. It's from God to share with you. This is a gift for us all. And you know what? For sure. You're welcome. We back, baby. We back. Yeah. Missed you. Did you miss me? Hey, y'all. My name is Shannon Ray. Woo! It's been a minute. Okay, yes, it's been some time. I took a little break, a little teeny weeny, it or bitter. Well, okay, it was an extended break. What, maybe 4-ish months. I have to say, you all were never far from my heart. I have been doing some soul searching, some transitioning. I don't know if you can hear the echo. I'm in a new place. I haven't even really unpacked yet. If I were to pan the camera just a little bit to the side, you would judge me. I would judge me too. If you are new to this channel is really about bringing joy and laughter and honesty to life's journey and experiences. I have to say, in starting this channel, I really did it as an outlet for myself to be able to document, but also talk through some of the experiences that I was having. It ended up being a really safe place for me. Can you imagine? On the internet. But it allowed me to get in touch with my authentic self at a time where I was really feeling like I was losing grip of that. This last few months, probably 2021 through 2022, actually. 2020 through unto now has been a doozy. I'm gonna start out today basically talking about how I came to this place and where we're going. Outside of the jokes and the laughs and obviously the immense talent that I'll be sharing with you on a regular basis, weekly basis is the goal, but y'all don't hold me to it because sometimes life comes at you fast, but consistency will be a part of this new season. Outside of all of those amazing things, I really want to use this platform for something that has been really weighing on my spirit for quite some time. I've always known that this was supposed to be a part of my life, and so I am diving in and not ignoring the call anymore and using this channel as a place to share my ministry. Just to be clear, I don't mean that I'm going to become a preacher or a teacher or any of that necessarily. That is not the call that I have heard, on my particular life. I mean, we're all called to ministry, but luckily for me, it ain't in the pulpit, you know what I'm saying? Not for me. Was that shady towards Jesus? I don't mean to be shady. I would do whatever you want me to do, and you know I mean that. What I'm saying is that I'm kind of a neophyte to the way I'm studying the Bible in this particular way. Not new to you, but new to the way I'm studying it because of the the life changes that have been going on. I really don't. Can we not put this on my permanent record? I'm gonna add a little something to the virtual collection plate this week just to make sure that gets evened out. And so what I mean by ministry is I'm going to be introducing some topic series that are going to be heavy on the God. I talk about God on my channel plenty, but I will be talking about him more because I really want y'all to catch what I have been learning, and I feel like I have a story to tell. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna use this channel for this. So if that turns you off, I'm sorry, I hate to lose you, but I am absolutely not gonna shut up about this word because this word is meant for you and for me. Well, maybe not you, but maybe like your homeboy or your homegirl or your mom or whoever. That really is a great segue to just jump into today's topic, which I think will bless you as it has blessed me. I'm still in the absolute process of transformation, but what I want to talk about is the choice and the chance that you're given right before you change your entire life. So let me back up just a bit to give you some context, and just a little bit, because like I said, I'm going to be doing some series going on later in the year and the beginning of next year. Yes, your girl has planned this thing out. And I don't want to give too much of the stories away because I want you to kind of see what it's like to go through the process, but I want to talk about this moment in the process, which is the very beginning before you get there. There I was at the beginning of 2021, like so many of us, hoping for a year that was essentially a band-aid or a soothing balm over the mind screw that was 2020. I had some really significant ups. I had some very significant downs. And so I came into 2021 wanting to not even change what had happened, but I really wanted to understand the why behind it. I wanted to understand what all the shaking up was about and where it was leading me to. So in the beginning of this year, I do this every year. I've done this for, I don't even know how long. My friends and I do it too. We make these vision boards and we put up what our goals are for the year, where we want to see ourselves going. And it's a wonderful practice. I think that it helps get you really focused and centered. But somewhere for myself over time, I began to create these goals and these checklists and things that I wanted to happen based upon my own desire and not necessarily anything that I was specifically hearing from God. So what I really wanted to do was get a glimpse of what really happened in 2020 from a bird's eye view for myself personally, and then also getting a glimpse into what He wanted me to do with what happened and what He wanted me to do specifically in this year. Y'all, when y'all go through and decide to pray and really pray, be prepared to not only have your prayer answered, but have it be answered in a way that you did not see coming. What is happening? Is this emotion? This is a new thing that's been going on in my world. I don't know if it's like a mid-30s thing or what it is, but sometimes I think about the goodness of Jesus or the gratefulness of my life, and then all of a sudden these like weird things start showing up in my eyes. It gets like shiny. It's a liquid. I don't know if you're familiar with it or if it happens to you, but it seems to be tied to emotion, and I don't like it. I was in a place where, like I said, I was roughed up by life. I was feeling like I needed to get my feet grounded, but I knew that the only way to do that was to shift my focus. If I was continuing to look at what was going on around me, I would feel more lost, more uncertain, more uneasy, and I was really seeking peace. I kept hearing the words, surrender to the vision, surrender to the vision. Those words were really getting to me, surrender and vision. Those are huge things to do, things that I wasn't sure of how to do. The more I was fighting against what surrender was feeling like, the rougher my life started becoming. It was really bringing me to my knees on its own. The vision was something that was becoming increasingly unclear as well. I wasn't able to see myself anymore. I wasn't able to see what the future looked like based upon the decisions I had made as of late. And to be clear, I wasn't doing anything that was bad per se. I wasn't going out here trying to hurt anyone or be dishonest or do any crazy things like that. But I was not seeking God before I made the choices of my life. And when you don't do that, things can get out of order. And God is a God of order. So as 2021 was rolling in and it was time to start thinking about the vision board, and I kept hearing that surrender to the vision word from God, I decided, okay, God, I will literally do whatever it is that you tell me to do. I asked God very specifically in January to show me the vision. Show me the vision for my life. Show me the vision for my relationships. And most important, show me the vision that you have of me now. And then show me who it is that you want me to become. Because what I was aware of was that I was operating in a life that did not feel like it belonged to me. I was operating in a workspace that didn't feel like it was right for me. I was operating in relationships that I knew weren't right for me, and I was stuck. This is coffee, but I'm about to spill tea. One sec though. I made a little latte today, added some froth. I used my frother. It was a blessing. I don't want to say this in a bad way or scare anybody who might be in this place, because the very reason that I'm sharing this video is because I think a lot of people are about to be in this place or are currently in this place. And God is telling me to tell you to make the choice to be who it is that He called you to be. The consequences of staying where you are far too great. Maybe you decided to take that job because you were tired of being broke and you needed the money. And so now you're working in a place that just doesn't align to your goals or your skill set. Or maybe you decided to go back to an old relationship that you know doesn't work for you, but lonely is hard. Being on your own is tough. And so you could have this joy and this peace and all of these different things on your own, but you didn't feel capable of doing it on your own. Before I was able to take that chance, God then continued answering my prayer by showing me the vision that He had for my relationships, and the most important vision, which was how He saw me and how I saw me. Anytime you're birthing something new, whether it's a new version of yourself, whether it's an actual child, there isn't any birth activity I've ever heard of that doesn't involve some level of pain. I want us to really understand how to look at that pain and how to still seize that chance and how to stick to our choices. The first thing I realized was that the pain was a necessary part of the process. There was pain no matter which direction I went in. If I stayed as I was, I would continue to feel lost. I would continue to feel like I wasn't living up to my true potential. I would continue to be in a job that wasn't as satisfying as it could be, and that I wasn't able to show up for correctly because I had all of these different and conflicting emotions going on. Or I could decide to make the choice and go in this new path, this new direction that was risky, this new direction that absolutely meant leaving behind some things I wanted to take with me, and understanding that that's pain too. No matter which direction you go in, there's going to be pain. Pain is a necessary part of the process. The second thing that I realized was that not only is pain necessary, pain is holy ground. Holy ground is a place where you really receive transformation. It's a place where you recognize where your weaknesses are, where your strengths are. I think as a society, we do a really good job of knowing what's right about us. And sometimes pain is the best indicator of what's wrong with us. And so don't mistake pain as something to revel in, but absolutely use pain as an opportunity to do a thorough assessment of where you are and where you need to go, what you need to take with you along the way, and how you need to shift your focus. Pain is an absolute opportunity to become something that you never thought you would become, to see something in yourself that you never knew was possible, and to address some things that you need to let go of in order to be and experience all of the things that are available to you, that are waiting for you. Another important step that led to me being able to make the choice to change my life was to really look at the choices that I made before as a part of the past and decide not to hold myself hostage to those choices. While we are here, we have to get it all out. Everything that God has put into us is for other people. It is not just for us. So if we sit here and sit on our gifts, if we sit here and sit in our beliefs about ourselves, we will never be able to advance the kingdom. We'll never be able to live into, to step into our full potential. And that is what God is calling us to do right now in this season, to stand up and be who He already called us to be. You know who it is. You know who you are. You've probably been getting this message the whole time. If it's writing a book or starting a business or moving to a different city, you know what you're supposed to do, but there's always these different conflicting emotions that go into making those choices. There are always these things to weigh, but I promise you, it is too expensive. The cost is too high to not move into what God has called you to do. Is that a ghost? I don't play, I don't enjoy that. That's not a part I don't do that. Another very valuable step that I really held on to and continue to hold on to is that when you're taking your chance and making your brand new choice that leads you to this brand new life, do not compare yourself to anybody else. Life is a journey. It is not a checklist. What is happening for this person or that person has nothing to do with you. You are not delayed. You are not denied. You are simply on a different path, and it's not going to look like anybody else's. Life is personal. Everything about it is personal. The wisdom that you're gaining from making this choice is going to be necessary to get you to that place. It is so important to make sure that you're not comparing yourself to others, because if you do, you will rob yourself of the full experience of joy, of gratitude, of really understanding and deepening your relationship with yourself and your knowledge of who you are in this season and the next. There is no wrong or right way to do this. There is no timing to do this that is supposed to be perfect and in line with everyone else. This timing is for you and for your life. Take this chance and don't look back or around or to the side. Just, tunnel vision, you and Jesus. So my last step, my last tip, my last piece of advice as you are going through this journey of chance and choice is to do the most important thing of all, which is expect great things. Expect that God is putting you in a place to prosper you. Wherever you're going, there will be provision there. Whatever is happening, there is providence there. You are absolutely going to experience great things. Yes, pain is a part of this. Yes, pain is going to happen. It's going to be hard sometimes. It's going to be frustrating sometimes. You're going to want to turn back sometimes. It would be easier to make other choices. It would be easier to go back to what you know. This is unfamiliar and uncomfortable, but absolutely expect that there will be things that you learn about yourself, things that you gain that you never knew. I'm stronger than I ever thought. I have friends who love me more deeply than I had any clue of. My parents are the dopest people on the planet. My brother is my best friend. All of these things I knew, but I learned in a different way because of going through this experience. And so expect great things. Those weren't even things that I was necessarily looking for, and they showed up in the biggest of ways. So keep on the path, understanding that good things are going to happen too. Keep on the path, understanding that what's on the other side is greater than you could have ever imagined. You cannot think this big. You cannot pray this big. But God has something so incredible for you if you just stay the course. Take the chance, make the choice. That's all I got today, good people. But I am back, as I said. We're gonna keep this consistent. We're going to share some stories. We're gonna tell some things that have been going on. I'm still trying to toe the line on how much to share because it's still my business. But I do want to really make sure that you're catching the gems that I am, because I feel like this is for us. This is a great opportunity for us to grow and learn and share together. So I'm happy to be back, and I hope that you stick with me. I'll be, like I said, introducing some series as things go on. I have some projects coming that I'm really, really excited about, and I really think that you're gonna like and enjoy. Please do me the favor and like, share, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's going to be great. I am here, I am focused, and I am so excited to share this with y'all. Bye.